Hey friends, it's Benj. I am in the deep throes of wedding season right now, just like wedding after wedding after wedding, which is amazing. I legitimately really love my job, and being able to go and document all of those amazing moments for all those amazing people. But if you haven't ever actually, gone along and done your own scanning, the basic stuff out of this is really great. And all of my work on 120 out of my Hasselblad and some other cameras that I've been borrowing have been on just the basic stuff for 120. They've recently sent over the more like premium version, which is what I'm gonna use today. But all of the stuff that I've always gotten out of this has been amazing. There's just a few conveniences and things that are a little bit more beefy and robust here and can kind of speed it up if you're doing a lot of rolls, which I'm super thankful to have. But if you are interested in trying it out, the basic stuff can be purchased in kits and all that kind of stuff and is on sale to the end of the month. So while this definitely isn't a sponsored video, I am thankful that they sent this stuff over and wanted to give them a shout, because this whole experiment of me being able to try out scanning for the first time wouldn't be possible without Negative Supply. So I want to say thank you to them. And I do want to say that I really have always loved all the stuff that I've gotten out of Indie Film Lab. So if you are not wanting to scan your own stuff, but you want to just send it out for development and scan, definitely check them out. I'll put links to both Negative Supply and Indie Film Lab in the description. So today, obviously after this little intro, I'm going to turn off all the lights so it's not going to be too annoying. But I'm going to scan a bunch of stuff in 120 as well as 35. Today, I'm gonna do a little bit of overhead work with my A7 IV. This is on my FX3, so I'm going to scan everything with my Fujifilm X-E4 with my dad's old Nikkor Micro 55mm 3.5 as like my macro lens. Then we'll jump in, convert them over on Negative Lab Pro within Lightroom, and we'll kind of see what we got. I also realized this camera has crazy high ISO performance, so we are at 12,800, and this is how much light I have in here. Just a little bit coming through the side of the blinds, and then me being illuminated by this thing. So for me personally, I've learned that I want to try to get the negative as close to the middle as possible so that I can do more batch editing and things like that. This thing does a pretty good job of making all that stuff happen. This is the basic one again. The only thing I couldn't get out of this is you can't just get like the full bleed, full borders thing, which is where this one comes in. But, it's kind of like a little bit of a trade-off, but again, for the price, this thing's pretty killer. I'm also doing just a self-timer, 2 seconds, click, don't move, make sure that I'm not rocking this table at all. That way I get scans that aren't blurry. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm definitely not an expert in this by any means, but it's definitely fun to, see your own negatives, see how the stuff comes out, and it's just a different experience from sending it off to a lab, which again, I still enjoy that process as well. But if you have been interested in getting into film scanning and whatnot, I definitely think this is a great setup. For the rest of the month of August, the negative supply stuff is on sale on the basic kits. So jump into the link in the description, check that out. Thank you to them for sending some stuff over for me to check out. And I will see you all on the next one.